Hey guys, welcome back to Diesel Plays Ark. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and this is going to be my part 1 out of part 4 update of the new dino, guys. That's right, we are going to go for this Basilosaurus in this part 1, and what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and show you guys the taming technique, the preferred food, where I actually found this dino, and the dino qualities, the pros and the cons. It's gonna be a 4-part special for the 4 different dinos. I'm gonna release them at the very same time, so once you watch part 1, remember to catch the other 3 parts. And to all my subscribers, you guys are amazing, so let's get to it, guys. They usually spawn around 85-73, where I've actually marked out Basilica. The Basilosaurus is kind of a messy eater, so usually you can actually find it with a bunch of mantas around it picking off the scrap. It is a passive tame, so you need to get those manta out of the way, so move in with your Megalodon or whichever dino you're on, aggro the manta and get them away. Its favorite food is the Therizinosaurus kibble. Let's take a look at how it fared with all the other meat. So the raw prime meat came in second, and the worst was the cooked fish meat. And I also tried with other kibble like the Carno kibble and the Dodo kibble. Taming effectiveness 98.7, so you are better off with the raw prime meat. It also doesn't tame out with any eggs, so forget about it. One of the greatest pros is that the Nidaria stun doesn't work against this dino, and also the Tusotusis is not able to grab him. The dino also protects the rider against extreme temperatures, so when I'm off the dino, the hyper and hypothermal is 78 minus 16, and when I got onto the dino, it is 641 545. From time to time, he also stores up to 20 oil in his inventory. It heals extremely quickly at upper water. So cons, it's a pretty messy eater, so when you passive feed it, it's going to get all this food all over the place and you're going to have carnivores coming for you. It has a pretty high food stat, so there's a long grace period between the first and the second bite, but after that, it's pretty okay. Another major con about this dino is that don't take it too deep into the water, guys. It tends to take damage per second until you bring it back up. And you may ask, so Diesel, how deep can we go? So I did some testing out and it's approximately in this area. The saddle can be crafted over in the smithy. It takes 200 hide, 55 ingots and 250 fiber. Pretty cheap. Right, something additional for the Basilosaurus. Did you guys see that? That amazing looking rainbow when you just right click the dino. Oh, I totally love it. Alright guys, let's get to part 2, and a huge shout out to Scorpio Gaming as requested.